it is a huge honor for us to actually be hosting the Bengal Science Lecture for the first time in the hills, and we're lucky enough to have it in Kalimpong. I'm made to believe that this Bengal Science Center for the past many years has been being organized in places like Bardhaman and Kolkata and so on. And we in the hills are very privileged to actually get this occasion or an opportunity to kind of host this prestigious Bengal Science Lecture. So ladies and gentlemen, we need to thank the Governor of West Bengal and of course Dr. B.B. Gurung, Curator of Kalimpong Science Center, for actually bringing this prestigious event, which I believe as the program unfolds will benefit a huge contingent of students from schools and colleges in Kalimpong. We're very privileged to have an august panel of dignitaries from outside Kalimpong. Thank you so much, and I hope that you'll have a wonderful session, not only on stage, but also off stage. Kalimpong is a wonderful place, and people who are coming from outside probably after this session is over, please go around and enjoy the wonderful place that we call Kalimpong. So can we have a big round of applause for Kalimpong? So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, we will begin the program. Of course, we start with welcoming of dignitaries. And I would like Dr. Bose to kindly escort the dignitaries as I call up the names. Please give a big hand as we make their presence on stage. First, I would like to call on stage our Honorable Minister, Dr. Ravi Ranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Please give a big hand to Honorable Minister, Professor Ravi Ranjan Chattopadhyay. Being escorted to the stage by Dr. B.B. Gurung, Curator, Kalimpong Science Center. And next, I'd like to call on stage Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor of IIT Bombay. Please give a big hand. Our Minister, sir, is already on stage. Somalya Ghosh, PS2 MIC. We'd also like to request him to be on stage. Sir Somalya Ghosh was the PS to MIC. Please give a big hand to all the dignitaries on stage. And Kalimpong is also very honored to have amidst us Dr. Partha Sarathy Chakrabarty, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. Please give a big hand to Dr. Partha Sarathy Chakrabarty. Please give a big hand. We'd like to call on stage Sri R.P. Tamam, Headmaster Ganesh High School, also with the Managing Committee of the Kalimpong Science Center, located in Pelu. We also have amidst us Sri Manindra Bujel, Principal of BT College Kalimpong. Walai pani hami manchama swagat janauchau. Yes, Mahatupurna Karikrama, Sri Manindra Bujel, Principal, BT College, Kalimpong. Also on stage, we'd like to welcome Sri G.C. Hazra, the Executive Engineer, National Council of Science Museums. Please give a big hand to G.C. Hazra sir. Last but not the least, Sri Anil Deshpande, who's the Technical Officer with the National Council of Science Museums. Please give a big hand to Sri Anil Deshpande. Now khadas and bouquets will be offered to the dignitaries on stage. Thank you all very much for making it to Kalimpong and to kind of intermingle with the student community. And we remember today Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who passed away recently, and he was a big man in the world of academics, especially for children. His interactive sessions on YouTube are such a wonderful sight to see. So please give a big hand. As the dignitaries are being welcomed, Professor Ravi Ranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotech, Government of West Bengal, Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor IIT Bombay, Dr. Partha Sarathy Chakrabarty, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal, Dr. R.P. Mr. R.P. Tamang, Headmaster Ganesh High School, Sri Manindra Bhujen, Principal BT College, Kalimpong, Sri G.C. Hazra, Executive Engineer with the National Council of Science Museums, Sri Anil Deshpande, was the Technical Officer with the National Council of Science Museums. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will officially kind of inaugurate this Bengal Science Lecture being organized in Kalimpong for the first time. And to do the honors, may I request of Honorable Minister, Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay to kindly light the diyas. Please give a big hand as the program is officially launched by His Honorable Minister in charge, Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. And assisting him will be Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor, IIT Bombay, and Dr. Parthasarathi Chakrabarti, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. Deep प्रज्वलन पश्चात यस कार्यक्रम हामी प्रारम्भ गर्नेछौँ. Bengal Science Lecture, organized by Kalimpong Science Center in collaboration with West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology. Please give a big hand. Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. And inaugurating this session is Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor, IIT Bombay. Dr. Parthasarathi Chakrabarti, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. Sri R.P. Tamang, Headmaster Ganesh High School, Sri Manindra Bhujen, Principal BT College, Kalimpong, Sri G.C. Hazra, Executive Engineer for the National Council of Science Museums, Sri Anil Deshpande, the Technical Officer of the National Council of Science Museums. Thank you, sirs. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take their respective seats. Okay, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Bengal Science Lecture has officially been inaugurated by Honorable Minister, Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. And now, I'd like to call on stage Dr. B.D. Guru, who is the curator of the Kalimpong Science Center, for the welcome address. Please give a big hand to the man who did it so much for Kalimpong, Dr. B.D. Guru.
Namaskar, good morning everybody. Honorable Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government West Bengal. Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor, IIT Bombay. Dr. Parthasarathi, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government West Bengal. Dr. Maitreya Banerjee, Senior Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government West Bengal. Sri Sanjay Nag, Senior Scientist, DST. Sri Sonam Yugal Bhutia, Scientific Officer, DST. Sri R.P. Tamang, one of the governing body of Kalimpong Science Center and Headmaster of Ganesh High School, Kalimpong. Sri Manindra Bhujen, Principal of Kalimpong BT College. Sri G.C. Hazra, Executive Engineer, National Council of Science Museum, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. And Sri Anil Deshpande, Technical Officer, National Council of Science Museum. Principals, teachers, representatives, and students from different schools and colleges, and everyone present here. I, on behalf of Kalimpong Science Center and on behalf of Gorkhaland Territorial Administration, would like to welcome to all of you in Bengal Science Lecture, which is going to be organized by Kalimpong Science Center in collaboration with National Council, collaboration with West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. You might be aware that Kalimpong Science Center was conceived, designed and developed by National Council of Science Museum, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. And now this Science Center is under an administrative control of Gorkhaland Territorial Administrations. This is the only one type in the hills of Darjeeling district. This is engaged in popularizing science and technology among the masses, particularly in students. This is the first time in Kalimpong that we are organizing a Bengal science lecture, and of course, this is a memorable moment for us. And from here, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the entire family of DST for giving us such beautiful opportunity to organize this program. Further, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal, for granting necessary fund for the development of 3D theatre at Kalimpong Science Center, which will be inaugurated very shortly. Further, we will be very happy if we could organize Bengal Science Congress in English and in Nepali. We are very much confident we can organize that program with great success. That will be the first time in the history of Darjeeling Hills. Once again, I would like to welcome to Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal, and all the distinguished guests present here in this Bengal Science Lecture. Thank you once again.
So thank you very much, Dr. P.P. Guru, Curator, Kalimpong Science Center. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, we're very honored to have amongst us Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, the Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal. Now I'd like to call upon stage Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, our Honorable Minister, for the inaugural speech, or in a way to kind of communicate with the student community from Kalimpong. Please give a big hand to Chief Guest, Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay.
Respected distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen, and my beloved students coming from different schools and colleges. On the dais, many renowned scholars, administrators, and officers are present here, and I convey my deep regards to them. I also convey my regards to the members of the Gorkha Territorial Authority and especially Kalimpong Science Center, who presents this Bengal Science Lecture today at Kalimpong, the first time in the hill area. And also I like to thanks to the journalists present here and the invited guests in this locality. I am very glad to be present here, and I would like to congratulate the organizer for arranging such a beautiful program. The present program, Bengal Science Lecture, is being organized by West Bengal Council of Science and Technology, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal, in collaboration with Kalimpong Science Center, and lectures will be delivered by Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor, IIT Bombay, and Dr. P.S. Chakraborty, former Chief Scientist, DST, Government of West Bengal, who are very eminent in their respective field. On behalf of the department, I would like to express my sincere thanks to them for being present here. The idea of this lecture series is to bring forth critically important issues of agriculture, environment and energy to the young generation of this state, particularly those residing in the district, and as well as to make them aware of the latest scientific research and outcome of the same in different disciplines of science, providing the students a platform to interact with the scientists themselves to discuss various burning issues that confront on society and in the region. The program is actually a part of another umbrella program named Bengal's Science Initiative. In Bengali, Bigyan Uddog, launched by the Council in 2013 with an aim to generate scientific temperament among the students, even at the farthest corner of the state, and free the education from the strict confines of the classroom and make it more attractive to them. The program Bengal Science Initiative has got several components, a number of which have already been initiated by this council and being run successfully, which include Research Fellowship Award, Research Grant Award, Science Camp, Science Fair and competition, etc. Of these Research Fellowship Award and Research Grant Award are Research Initiative Program. The target people for the Research Fellowship Award are the university students who have completed post-graduation and meant for providing a scope for carry out PhD degree. Research Grant Award is targeted for the college and university teachers to carry out independent research on science education and rural development through science. Science Camp is for the students of the schools, and we are on our way to start program, namely Science for Community. This year we have selected the topic environment, which is very pertinent in the contemporary research. It is high time for human beings to take the right action towards saving the earth from major environmental issues. If ignored today, these ill effects are sure to curb human existence in the near future. Our planet Earth has a natural environment known as ecosystem, which includes all human, land life, mountains, glaciers, rocks, and others. It also included natural resources such as water, electric charge, fire, magnetism, air, and climate. Engineering development are resulting in a resource depletion and environmental destruction. Modern technologies used in the engineering and manufacturing industry have a major impact on our life in the past few years. Due to the rapid changes in the engineering and manufacturing industry have been drastic changes in the environment. Such significant current environmental issues where human beings play an important role in its cause are pollution, climate change, global warming, deforestation, overpopulation, acid rain, etc. More than half of the human population knows what is pollution, but we are still not ready to face the damaging consequences. Human beings are their sections are majorly responsible for causing all types of pollution. Climate changes today is less of a natural process. It is rapidly occurring due to the ill effects of human actions responsible for disturbing and harmful for the society. Global warming is another environmental issue which is increases in Earth's temperature due to effect of greenhouse gases called carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, and other gases. During past several decades, the accumulation of greenhouse gases have grown rapidly, which means more heat gets trapped in the atmosphere, and few of these gases escapes back into the aspects. There are few more important issues relating to environment. Our distinguished speakers will discuss those issues. We have selected Kalimpong as the venue of this year's Bengal Science Lecture because environmental issues have a great impact on hilly region. I hope the students present here will be beneficial with the lecture and interaction and will be motivated to save the environment. In fine, I like to point out the main thrust area which our department is organizing, that is science for research and development in the one hand and science for common people on the other hand. And for this purpose, we named the scheme Science for All. It is named Science from Lab to Land. It is very peculiar thing that many people have no knowledge about basic science or practical science. Even most of the people, mainly rural, do not think that their hands should be washed before taking meal. This is the science which is very applicable to the mankind. Our department is trying to throw some programs on science awareness. That is, fight against superstitions, fight against malnutrition, etc. The young students, I request you, come forward, take science as a day-to-day life and encourage people to be a scientific man. Basic knowledge and science knowledge can be joined hands to hands, and the society will flourish very nicely. I think I depend on the activities of the young generation who are the future of India, and science knowledge will help the mankind of the India and world also. Come forward and take science as a challenge. Here are many eminent speakers. They will encourage you. And our department, Science and Technology, they are most scientific officers. Two of them present here. They also are trying to propagate science among the school children. And I, being the minister of this department, congratulate not only the speakers of this science lecture, but also the attendants who are attending this lecture. They are our target. They are our future. I convey my best wishes to this young generation and give regards to our senior citizens. In saying this, I declare this Bengal Science Lecture open. Thank you.
So thank you very much to Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology, Government of West Bengal, Professor Ravi Ranjan Chattopadhyay. Especially, science should ultimately lead to community building was wonderfully said by the Minister. And of course, the generation to follow, that is the audience that is present today, the student community, will have to take lots from what the Minister said. And ladies and gentlemen, we are also honored and privileged to have amongst us Dr. R.B. Bujel, who is the principal of Clooney Women's College, Kalimpong, and also is the executive member of the Gorkhaland Territorial Administration, GTA. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. R.B. Bujel, principal, Clooney Women's College, Kalimpong. So thank you very much, sir, for giving your time. So ladies and gentlemen, we are with the first Bengal Science Lecture being organized here, at least in the hills, by Kalimpong Science Center in collaboration with West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology and Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. So thank you very much to everybody concerned for bringing the Bengal Science Lecture to Kalimpong. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, we will kind of move forward. And for the opening classical dance, and especially for the minister and the dignitaries from outside, the dance which you're going to see now, being presented by Gorkha Nritya Sangeetalaya Kalimpong, will just give you a glimpse of the rich heritage, the cultural heritage of this place, that is the hills, Kalimpong. This is especially for the chief guests and the dignitaries who come to Kalimpong from outside this place. Please enjoy the presentation of Gorkha Nritya Sangeetalaya. Jodar Thappadi ke saath Nritya Kalakar ka manch mein nimta hona chahan sab.
आकाशस्याधिपो विष्णुः अग्निश्चैव महेश्वरी वायुः सूर्यक्षितेरिषः जीवनस्य गणाधिपः आकाशस्याधिपो विष्णुः अग्निश्चैव महेश्वरी वायुः सूर्यक्षितेरिषः जीवनस्य गणाधिपः षोडशैतानि नामानि यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते सङ्ग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, Dr. B.B. Gurum, Curator, Kalimpong Science Center, has kind of also told me to kind of speak a little bit on Kalimpong, especially when you talk about Kalimpong, it's a small speck in the world territorial map. But in terms of a small town boy or girl doing well in life, we have certain personalities who've done pretty well. In Kolkata, you're aware of a band called Prithvi. It's a Bangla band. And one of the lead guitarists of that band, Sanatya Ali, is from Kalimpong. He is with Prithvi, the Bengali band based in Kolkata. And similarly, my friend Sonam Yogil, who's a scientist down there in Kolkata, is a batchmate, and he's also from Kalimpong. And in the academics, you have big names from the world of anthropology. If you take Dr. Tangabadur Sumba, the present Vice Chancellor of Sikkim University, also comes from here. Dr. Anil Kaul, the world famous oncologist in Japan, is also from here. So we have these idols, but at the same time the student community needs a platform of this kind to kind of gauge their own standard with the contemporary world. And it is for this reason that we're very thankful to the government of West Bengal, the Department of Science and Technology, to bringing this event to Kalimpong. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, now we kind of commence with the presentation. But before we do the presentation of the lectures, may I request our Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotech, Government of West Bengal, Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. May I request Dr. B.B. Gurum, Curator, Kalimpong Science Center, or anyone from the center to kindly escort our Honorable Minister to the stage to present mementos to the invited guests and guest lecturers. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. B.B. Gurum, Curator, Kalimpong Science Center, escorting our chief guest, Professor Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotech, Government of West Bengal. Thank you, sir. So now mementos will be presented to the dignitaries who've come to Kalimpong and also the guest lecturers. To start off with, may I invite on stage, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Zordar Thapudi ko saath wala mancha par Nityanos, Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor from the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. Please give a big hand to Dr. Suparna Mukherjee. Thank you, ma'am, for coming to Kalimpong. Said, what is the Bozina on the process to answer, Okay, we will first, Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor IIT in Bombay, will be felicitated. Thank you, ma'am, for coming to Kalimpong. And doing the honors will be Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotech, Government of West Bengal. So the first memento will be presented to Dr. Suparna Mukherjee from IIT, Bombay. Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay doing the honor of presenting Kadas and memento to Dr. Suparna Mukherjee, Professor from IIT, Bombay. Please give a big hand. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Next, to receive the memento from Chief Guest Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, I have the great honor and privilege to call on stage the former Chief Scientist with the Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. Put your hands together for Dr. Parthasarathi Chakraborty. Please give a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have amongst us Dr. Parthasarathi Chakraborty, former Chief Scientist, Department of Science and Technology, Government of West Bengal. Dr. Parthasarathi Chakraborty receiving a memento from Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. Parthasarathi Chakraborty. And on stage, we'd also like to welcome Dr. R.B. Bujel, Principal, Clooney Women's College, Kalimpong, and Executive Member of the GTA. Please give a hand to Dr. R.B. Bujel. So, जोरदार थापड़ी के साथ डॉक्टर आर.बी. बुजेल सर ने यहाँ मंच में निम्ता होना चाहें सर वहीं सब लोग हैं सर मुख्य अतिथि को बाहुली बात है is being felicitated by Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. To receive the memento, Dr. R.B. Bujel, Principal, Clooney Women's College, and Executive Member of the GTA. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And next, I'd like to call on stage Sri R.P. Tamam, the headmaster of Ganesh High School, Kalimpong. Sri R.P. Tamam, sir, let me have munch of an also. Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay will offer Kadas, the memento, the principal of Ganesh High School, Sri R.P. Tamam. So they're receiving the memento from the Honorable Minister, Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, is the principal from Ganesh High School, Sri R.P. Tamam. Thank you very much, sir. And next, I'd like to call on stage the principal of BT College, Kalimpong, Sri Manendra Bujel. And receiving the Kadas and memento from the Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Technology and Biotech, Government of West Bengal, the Honorable Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. So thank you very much to Sri Manendra Bujel. And next, I'd like to call on stage the Executive Engineer with the National Council of Science Museums. Please put hands together for Sri G.C. Hajra. Please give him a big hand. Sri G.C. Hajra bani hami maaz upasthit hununcha. One who's the Executive Engineer with the National Council of Science Museums. And of course, doing the honors, the Honorable Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, the Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Tech and Biotech, Government of West Bengal. So Sri G.C. Hajra, Executive Engineer, National Council of the Science Museums. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. And lastly, we have the Technical Officer with the National Council of Science Museums, National Museums, Sri Anil Deshpande. Anil Deshpande, sir, मैं अपने मंच में निम्त्या होना चाहूँ receiving the Kadas and memento from the Chief Guest, Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, the Honorable Minister in charge, Department of Science and Tech and Biotech, Government of West Bengal. जोरदार थापड़ी के साथ श्री अनिल देशपांडे साहब अपने हम कालिम्पोंग में निम्त्या हों receiving the memento now, Sri Anil Deshpande. So thank you very much, sir. Sri Anil Deshpande. And next on stage, I'd like to call upon Maitri Banerjee, Senior Scientist with the West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology. Maitri Banerjee. Please give a big hand for ma'am. Maitri Banerjee. senior scientist with the West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology. Receiving khadas and memento from the Honorable Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay, the Honorable Minister. Please give a big hand once again to Maitra Banerjee ma'am, Senior Scientist, West Bengal State Council of Science and Technology. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming to Kalimpong. And also we'd like to call on stage Senior Scientist from TST, Sri Sanjoy Nam. Sri Sanjoy sir, if you're around, we'd also like to call you on stage to receive khadas and memento from the Honorable Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. Please give a big hand to Sri Sanjoy Nam, Senior Scientist with the TST. So receiving khada from Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay is Sri Sanjoy Nam, Senior Scientist with TST. And now receiving the memento from the Honorable Minister, Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. Please give a big hand as a senior scientist also makes his way into Kalimpong. We'd like to call on stage Mr. Somalia Ghosh, who's the PS to the MIC. So we also like to welcome on stage Sri Somalia Ghosh, who is the PS to MIC. Please give a big hand to Sri Somalia Ghosh, receiving the memento from the Honorable Minister, Dr. Raviranjan Chattopadhyay. Somalia Ghosh, PS to MIC. And last but not the least, once again for the student community, please remember this name, Sri Sunam Yogil Bhutia. He was my batchmate in St. Augustine School, Kalimpong. Now he's a senior scientist officer based in Kolkata with a TS.